Hey folks, this is Game Master Mike, and this is going to be a game room tour for the first half of 2020. Now, it has evolved a lot with a ton of video games, merchandise, movies, and accessories. I'm going to show you all this while I walk around my game room tour. This is going to be very exciting because I want to show you all. Starting off with my bed, which is always messy, and I got this Link's Awakening pillow sheet, which is very neat because it has the almost the entire map of Koholint Island, which I've been sleeping on for a few years. By the way, I got this for Christmas a few years back, and it is very sturdy, and I love it a lot. So that's my bed. And moving off with one of my bookshelves here, on the top I got this 3DS holder. I got Rocket Raccoon and Joker. This is for notebook bins. Got my crayon box with markers. My cards, more Sonic the Hedgehog coasters. Down here are my Calvin and Hobbes comics with a ton of Redwall books. And here are all my art idea books, along with Mouse Guard, lots of fan-made comic books, some Moleskins. Here is a Looney Tunes edition Moleskin, which I really do like. Very fantastic. Down at the bottom is my miscellaneous books. I got a ton of weird books, which I want to do a collection and review real soon. Here are my two treasuries in my Saturday morning cartoon book. There's my dog sleeping on the floor. Now, moving on to my consoles here. It's a little dark, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the light before I show you this. Hopefully get a little bit of light in here. That's a little better. Alright, I got over 23 consoles, which I want to show you all. Here's my Vizio HD TV, which I did a review of that. It is pretty good, still going. It's a 11-year-old TV. I got the Silver Mario and the Mario from Mario Party amiibos on top of my TV. And here are all my consoles. We got the Sega Genesis Model 1, Super Famicom, GameCube, the Pokemon XD Special Edition, Xbox One S, PlayStation 2, Sharp Twin Famicom, Sega Dreamcast, VCR DVD Combo, Sega Genesis Mini, Super Nintendo Mini, Wii, Switch, TurboGrafx 16 Mini, Sega Genesis Model 3, PlayStation 4, Japanese PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 3, the Super Slim model, Super Nintendo, Jungle Green Nintendo 64, Wii U, and Xbox 360. By the way, the Japanese PlayStation 2 is a slim model versus my original PlayStation 2, which is the fat model. By the way, the PlayStation 2 fat model, which was the first console that I bought with my own money, along with Final Fantasy X back in 2001. Alright, moving on to more action figures. I don't have a lot on there. Got Super Shadow the Hedgehog there, along with Roxas and the bear from Harvey Birdman. Axel's taking a nap there. Alright, here are all my PlayStation 4 games, followed by PlayStation 3. Got a ton of PlayStation 2 games. Here are my PS1 games, along with a few Dreamcast games, and there is my Sega Genesis collection. Some Atari 2600 games there. and NES collection. Moving on to my shelf here, my other shelf, we got my Switch games, along with Wii U. There's several Wii games, GameCube games, a couple of Japanese Game Boy Advance games, DS games, 3DS games, and more boxed Game Boy Advance games. Here on this massive bookshelf, I got my Amiibo collection. Got a mini Pac-Man arcade machine. Here are all my Amiibos. And here are all my video game related books, comics, and mangas. Here's more books that I read, more fantasy. And here are my handheld collections. Here's a bag filled with Game Boy games. We got the Wii U gamepad. This is the Zelda Wind Waker Special Edition. Got the original Fat Game Boy, which is the clear. Clear Game Boy Pocket. Green Game Boy Color. The NES Collector's Edition Game Boy Advance SP. DS Lite. DSi. The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds Collector's Edition 3DS XL. Original 3DS. New 3DS XL. Sony PSP. And here are all my video game strategy guides and art books. Very neat. Alright, moving on to my movie collection. Here's a cat tunnel for my cats. Here are more action figures. As you can tell, they are a mess. I need to get organized real soon. Here's my TV on DVD collection. Here's my 4K and Blu-rays. My DVD collection. Here's some fan art on the back of one of my bookshelves. More action figures. And here is a Deadly Nightshade cookie jar, which I bought at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Disney World. By the way, this is supposed to be a cookie jar, but this is where I put all my pens and pencils in. Here's a wolf plushie. And here are all my Homestar Runner collections, along with Vivi, Miss Pac-Man, and Princess Kenny from South Park: The Stick of Truth, which Kenny fell. And here is my desk. I got my Amazon Kindle, some chargers, got my phone with my Nickelodeon wallet. Here is my Lenovo laptop computer, GameStop power-up cards, my Pokemon card game Lycanroc 10, which I keep most of my Pokemon cards. Got Golem laying there. Here's my Xbox collection. There's original, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Down here is my Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and small Super Famicom collection. Up here is all my VHS collections. Scoot back. Down here is my PSP, Famicom, boxed Sega Genesis, boxed Super Famicom, and a lot of collector's edition collections in here. Here's all my artwork posters. By the way, I did not draw these. I've printed them off, except for these few, which I drew during my spare time. I love the Fallout Pip-Boy, which is my favorite. I drew that, by the way. Here are my Super Smash Brothers posters from Club Nintendo. Oh, I almost forgot to show you on my movie shelf collection. Still the same. There's Wilson the volleyball. There's Woody being attacked by Mega Lucario. Dino the dinosaur. Yeah, very hilarious. And now, finally moving on to my messy closet. There's the dog bed with a Pac-Man blanket. Here's all my nerdy shirts, some dress shirts. All my plushies. I really do love these plushies. Got a Vulpix standing on top of my collector's editions. Really do love this closet. And there's the back. And down here is a huge bin of comic books. I'm going to do a collection video of that real soon. This will probably take all day to record. Lots of board games in there. I really do enjoy me playing some board games there. And yeah. Well, folks, there you have it. That is my game room tour for the first half of 2020. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And until next time, thanks for watching.